In 2016, you and Will decided that you were going to live completely separate lives. It was not a divorce on paper,
right?
But it was
Poor thing must be exhausted.
a divorce.
Well,
So from 2016, 7 years ago now,
Yes.
y'all have been apart.
Yeah.
Interesting.
How long have you guys been together?
23 years.
Wow. Ain't that amazing? How do you keep it hot?
How do I keep it hot? Maybe I don't know. I mean, I'm baffled, really.
oh really? That sucks.
I feel like you're a straight talker.
I am.
What?
So why do that? Like, what was the reason?
I had a reason. I had a reason.
What was the reason?
I had a reason.
What was the reason?
I had a reason.
What was the reason?
I just explained the reason.
What was the reason?
I think just not being ready yet.
Okay.
Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
Still trying to figure out between the two of us how to be in partnership, right? In regards to how do we present that to people.
What is the craziest rumor you have ever heard about your family?
Oh, that Will and I are swingers. That's the craziest.
Wasn't that kind of recent,
one.
actually?
No, it's constant.
Really?
And I'm like, yo, I wish. I wish. And we hadn't figured that out, you know?
I don't.
Why did the relationship fracture?
Oh, well, why a fracture? That's a lot of things.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I think by the time we got to 2016, we were just exhausted with trying. I think we were both kind of still stuck in our fantasy of what we thought the other person should be.
No, I think I'm just like a very broken person trying to live life. So, yeah.
There will never be a reason for us to get a divorce. We will work through whatever. And I just haven't been able to break that promise.
But you still live separately.
We live separately.
Everything that guy just says, bull. Thank you.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it, all right? That was a nice one, okay.
I could tell it bothered you. You did an eye roll.
Right. Yeah, and I did that eye roll not so much for me.
Oh, really?
And I think this is really important, but the fact that there could be a jab at alopecia.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth!
I'm going to, okay? Okay. That was
First of all, I'm really shocked because, mind you, I'm not there.
Huh?
We haven't called each other husband and wife in a long time. I'm like, what is going on right
keep
now?
my wife's name
out of your
Yes.
mouth.
Brother?
Chris looks to me and he says, Jada, I meant you no harm. Now, I'm just out of it because I'm really worried about Will.
I don't think anybody would believe this story.
Will's still talking. He's like, because now he's mad because Chris is talking to me. And I go, Chris, this is about some old. Every summer, all the reports would come out that me and Will were getting a divorce. And Chris called me and he was like, hey, I'd love to take you out. And I was like, what do you mean? He was like, well, aren't you and Will getting a divorce? And I was like, no. It's like, Chris, those are just rumors. He's like, oh my. I mean, he was appalled. You know what I mean?
Are you trying to have sex with me?
Sex? What do you mean? Huh? No, what the f? Stop the cap. You got me.
And he profusely apologized, you know, and that was that. After the 2016, we had a communication. Let's do us differently. Chris, I will not be at the Academy Awards and I won't be watching, but I can't think of a better man to do the job at hand this year than you, my friend.
Here at the Academy Awards, otherwise known as White People's Choice Awards, Jada boycotting the Oscars is like me boycotting Rihanna's panties. I wasn't invited. Jada's mad her man, Will, was not nominated for concussion. I get it. It's also not fair that Will was paid $20 million for Wild Wild West.
He apologized, and I apologized to him as well. So I actually thought that we were good, you know, that the hatchet was buried.
Oh! Nope.
I thought it was a skit. Like, from where I was sitting, it didn't look like Will hit Chris.
I don't believe you.
Because, number one, I'd seen Will in the boxing ring with pro fighters, and Will's a heavy hitter. So when Chris moved, it looked like he ducked. I was like, there's no way.
How unusual for Will to do something so insane.
Absolutely.
Totally out of character.
It's not him whatsoever.
You became the bad guy. Look what Jada made him do.
If it looks like a duck and quacks like a duck.
Yeah.
Poor Will. That's what the narrative became.
Yeah, adulterous wife who forced him to go to the table and sit there, you know what I mean?
What happened, Jada?
Started a friendship with August. You and I were going through a very difficult time.
Yeah, oh, okay.
He decided to separate for a period of time and you go figure out how to make yourself happy.
It is not your responsibility to make your wife happy, right? Just like it's not my wife's responsibility to make me happy. Divorce is not an option. We're gonna be together.
And then what did you do, Jada?
I got into kind of entanglement. I just wanted to feel good. Mm-hmm. It had been so long since I felt good. And it was really a joy to just help heal somebody.
Girl, bye.
But you still live separately.
We live separately.
A few moments later.
We are in a deep healing space, concentrating on healing the relationship between us.
So there might not be a divorce in theory anymore?
Yeah, no, we really have been working hard.
2 + 2 = 6. And let me tell you why = 6. Because look at this. There are 2 2s. So therefore, there is an additional 2 that no one talks about because the government...
Yes, bringing our relationship
back to a marriage again.
Back to a life partnership.
Okay, so you might like live in the same house and have this...
Yeah.
Lies, lies, and more lies, and lies on top of lies.
She says that she never wanted to get married. Did you?
There wasn't a day in my life that I wanted anything other than being married and having a family.
Wow.
Waking up in the morning, thinking about so many things. I just wish things would get better.
I just never agreed with the construct.
Exactly.
I never have. I still don't.
Right.
Yeah.
The conventional definition of wife, I'm not that.
Right.
I have a letter from Will. Congrats, Dink. I just turned the final page of Worthy, and damn.
All this for a book?
If I had read this book 30 years ago, I definitely would have hugged you more. I'll start now.
Why are you crying? Why are you crying? Why are you crying?
Welcome to the Authors Club. Love you endlessly. Now go get some Merlot.
He know I can't have no Merlot. That's beautiful. That's why I can't divorce that joker.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you something. We don't care.